Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin and welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops 4 video. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about how to get 100 plus gameplays in Black Ops 4, and I'm talking about 100 plus gameplays in, a domination, a hardpoint, a control match, or not even a control match because that would last like 15 minutes, but I'm talking about the game modes that last, between 8 to 13 minutes, your normal, domination, hardpoint, stuff like that, because in this game, there's a lot of game modes that are like, Nuketown, which of course is very easy to get 100 plus on, and that is 6v6. And then also endurance, when there was the endurance mosh pit, where basically games will last like 20 to 25 minutes. Obviously, getting 100 plus in those game modes is going to be super duper easy. But what we're going to be focused on in this video is how to get 100 plus in a normal, traditional dom, traditional hardpoint, or because I've uploaded a bunch of 100 pluses on Nuketown, but this is 103 kills to 9 deaths with the Titan on normal 5v5 domination, just the normal domination playlist on firing range. So we're going to give you guys some tips and stuff on how to drop 100 pluses in normal game modes. Drop a like on this thing if you guys could. I would really appreciate that. Let's go for 1,500 likes. That would be absolutely amazing. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and not already subscribed. Also, you guys should check out the video I uploaded this morning, which was the patch notes, as far as there's a pretty big update today, 1.07. So let's talk about it. Now, to get 100 plus kills, this game lasted like right around 10 minutes, maybe even a little bit less than 10 minutes once you cut out the time, the between halftime and stuff like that. But to get 100 plus kills is going to be, kind of difficult to do, especially when there's only 5 enemies, and most of the kills are going to come with your kill streak. So let's talk about it, but let's break it down from the start. The first thing is your weapon and your class setup. So the reason I rock with the Titan, and this is the Titan after it got nerfed in patch 1.04, it got nerfed in patch 1.05, but the reason why, and I talked about this in my previous video, the reason why the Titan and the LMGs are so strong in this game is because the Titan and other LMGs have basically built in sort of like a grip 2, where, or not really grip 2, but the flinch aspect of it, where built-in toughness, I guess you could say, where you have way less flinch with an LMG than you would with like an AR or something like that, and that's why these weapons are so damn strong, because in one-on-one gunfights, when you're not flinching, they're absolutely amazing. So that's what I would say. Pick a weapon. I think the best would be like an assault rifle, a tactical rifle, or an LMG, a weapon that you can go on big streaks with. So pick your best weapon out of those. And then as far as the class setup, some things that you want on the class setup, number one is you're either going to have to go with Scavenger as perk 1, or you can go with something else, Tac Mask, Flak Jacket, whatever, but then you're going to have to go with the Crash as your specialist. And right there, I walked right in front of a freaking microwave. I obviously was not paying attention and didn't think that was right there. So a lot of my deaths are just dumb walking into razor wire, walking into those microwaves and stuff like that. But it didn't matter. I obviously still got the 100 plus. So yeah, because with Crash, you can basically drop ammo packs, and you're going to need ammo to get kills. So what is, now that you know the class setup, sort of what you want to rock with, this official class setup I was rocking was extended mags, quick draw, stock, red dot with, I believe it was because I had just prestige recently, engineer, gung ho, and ghost, but that was just because I had just prestige recently or something like that. But yeah, once you guys have a good gun where you can melt people on, and you guys have a good setup where you can go on streaks, it really does come down to the kill streaks. And like in this gameplay, I actually did it with only 2 big streaks, and that was because I was recently prestiged. Usually you want to run 3 big streaks and probably the ComSec device gear in your class setup, so you can earn these streaks a lot quicker. Now with patch 1.07, score streaks were kind of nerfed, and they made some, they raised them up 100 points or dropped some down 100 points. Do I think this will change the rotation of what people will use as far as streaks? No, I still think if you're going for 100 plus kills, the helicopter and the strike team are probably must-haves, and then that third one is where it can be questionable. You can go with either the gunship, although gunship isn't as effective on certain maps, so you could go with something like a UAV to power up your team. But I would probably go with the only reason I did that is because I was just prestige. I would probably go with something like the Thresher, which was dropped in points, the helicopter, and then the strike team, or just 3 big streaks that are going to get you kills. And the key to getting this and to getting this 100 plus is you have to be playing fairly aggressive and stacking points, but you also have to be making sure that you're converting on your streak. So you'll watch how I play, and it's the best playstyle. People still always ask me what the best playstyle is, but the best playstyle is obviously to, as you can see right here, I'll sort of talk about what I'm doing. I have a helicopter, and I'm 75 points off the strike team. Now, of course, I could just pop that my ultimate ability and heal everyone, but I wanted to play it safe, and basically, you see I'm 42 to 5. I wanted to make sure I'm going into the second round with streaks ready, with a specialist ready, with a specialist equipment ready. I have everything ready for the second second round. And of course, in domination, where there's two halves, if you're going for 100 kills, you want to be somewhere around that 50 kill mark after the first round. I'm 43-6, so I'm not yet at that 50 kill mark. However, I do have a lot of streaks in my back pocket, so that basically puts me sort of above as terms of value, because I know those score streaks, the helicopter and the strike team, more than likely, unless we have absolute god shooting down streaks on the other team, people going for dark matter or something, is going to convert to 8 or more kills. So the second half is where you usually have to clutch up. Of course, you want to get around 40 to 60 in each half and split it up as evenly as you can, but sometimes you might get 30 one half, 70 the other, or whatever. It has happened like that before. So anyway, you can see as soon as I start this round, I drop down the assault pack because people are going to grab that right away and give you more points, call in the health bonus, and then boom, call in the streaks. It takes like 10-second delay, and then we're off for business in the second round. You can see I'm already 50 points off the UAV, stack the UAV, which will get me points as well, and then now all I have to do is convert on that, like 400 points between the UAV to helicopter, and I convert on it very, very quickly. I recommend you do have to push the tempo. It's not like Nuketown where you can sit back and get 100 plus. On most maps in this game in 5v5 Dom, you do have to push the tempo, and that's why this gameplay is pretty impressive. As you see, I'm playing aggressive, and I already have, you guys saw when I just got that helicopter and strike team at the end of last round, I already have a new set, and that's thanks to the assault packs, thanks to the crash specialist, thanks to the ComSec device. Now, one thing, like I said, with the changes in patch 1.07, how I don't think which score streaks you're going to run has changed. I think that one thing that has changed is that every time you get a kill with the score streak, so when my strike team or helicopters are getting kills, I'm getting plus 25. Now you're only going to get plus 10 on that, which I think is a huge nerf to score streaks, you know, to cycling through score streaks, because you're going to minus basically 15 less points on every single kill with score streaks, which on a gameplay like this is going to be so many damn kills. So that's going to get you way less score, and I really think that moving it down to 10 was a little bit too much of a nerf. Maybe they could have dropped it to 20 or 15, but 10 is like the same you get for like a UAV assist and stuff from other Call of Duty, so I think that's a little bit too low for a kill, but it is what it is. In this game, there's so many other ways of earning score streaks, you know, with the EKIA system, putting bullets into people. I still stand by the way of cycling through streaks, and you can see here basically when my streaks are up, you can see I'm playing aggressive. You should be playing decently aggressive the majority of the time, except when you're right near streaks. When you're right near streaks, do whatever you have to do, just make sure not to die. You can see I'm basically in the spawns, and the reason why I'm standing in the spawn is because either they're going to stand, and this is solo gameplay as well, which obviously makes it more impressive to drop 100 plus solo. So they're either going to spawn in the spawn right on top of me like that, or they're going to keep spawning out, which is where my score streaks can go ham. Obviously, I get spawned on by multiple enemies, and I end up dying there, which was unfortunate, but that's going to happen when you play risky and in the spawns, and you're going to have to risk it for the biscuit, or take some risks to be able to drop 100 plus kills. You know, on Nuketown, you could sort of just sit back, get a couple of streaks, and drop 100 plus with just complete ease because of how ham the streaks go. But on other maps, you know, your normal maps in rotation, it's going to be a little bit harder, and obviously Nuketown also is 6v6, so adding that extra person just allows another person to get melted by your score streak. So the trap that I prefer is keeping them at A, because they get locked in that back A area by the back of the wood, by that little bathroom stall sort of red cabin area, and then when they spawn flip down to this actual firing range side where the actual, you know, the people are shooting, the firing range part of the map actually is, and then of course they're just basically rotating around. UAV is super duper nice because it doesn't really let anyone hide. This was before they updated Ghost, so now Ghost keeps you off the radar by just like walking and moving, but UAV definitely was nice, but I don't think it's necessary. I think the best way to probably go for 100 plus kills is to play with probably 1 or 2 friends. Maybe, you know, if you're all running UAVs, that could be super duper helpful, and then whoever starts to pop off, let them go off, and then of course, you know, while playing solo, you basically, I just like to play solo because you can just join games, leave games at your leisure, and you can basically do what you want, and you know, if you find a good lobby or whatever. And this is where I was able to drop 103 to 9, so I barely get the 100 plus, but this game wasn't that close either. You know, like I said, if the games are closer, you know, if you win 200 to 199, the game will last longer and you'll be able to get way more kills and stuff like that. And that's why I think that, you know, in Endurance Chaos Mosh Pit or whatever, where it goes up to 400 points in Dawn, where games can be like 25 minutes plus, in that game mode, you know, getting a 200 plus is sort of like the standard of getting a 100 plus in this game mode or something like that. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this. Definitely you can see that I'm playing pretty aggressive here, and the Titan is good for that because it's a decent fire rate, actually a really strong weapon, but the fact that you don't get that flinch as much makes it really, really good. And even with all the nerfs, this gun is still an absolute monster, and we pulled it off 103-9, able to get the victory here too. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Smack a like if you guys could. I think this will definitely show you guys how you have to play. You do have to play decently aggressive, depending on the map and depending on basically how much time you have left and stuff like that. So make sure you're calculating it. Try to stay on pace. Thanks for watching, guys. Drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.